Casemiro leaving? What are we doing here? And what's up with your boy Jadon Sancho? Why is he, saying the stuff he said, right? And Fulham, people, Fulham is next on our sights, right? Fulham is our next opponent, people. Fulham is our next opponent. We're going to talk about all that. Guys, welcome. But again, listen, it's another crazy day at United. What's up with my glasses? All right, I got to change my glasses, man. I can't seem to get my glasses clean. What's up with that? All right, let's see. Can I rock these ones? Let me see if I can rock these ones here. All right, I guess we're going to go with those. Let's see. And now they're not. All right, people, listen. This story about Casemiro, all right? Let's talk about that first, all right? There's some reports. We know the transfer window is closed, right? The transfer window is closed. So right now, honestly, we knew that whoever we have in the squad, that is it, right? And listen, one thing I got to say, right? I don't know what's the deal between Cass and Ruben Amorim, or what is the? I know Ruben Amorim shows that he doesn't rate Cass at all, right? Because I mean, honestly, this guy, he has played for the biggest clubs in the world, right? In Real Madrid, and of course us, United, right? He has played for us and Real. So you can think like, listen, this guy, he cannot be the worst player ever around there. And being that we are in a situation where we are kind of short-staffed, in other departments, and you are in the season where, you're going to try to say like, listen, you're going to try to get some momentum going. And, you have already said you need those big figures, right? You need those pros at the club, right? You need those guys. So whenever I see reports like this, like talking about Casemiro exiting, again, they had the whole January to do these moves, right? But they couldn't get it to happen. And now all of a sudden, we get these notifications like, yo, it looks like we may have some movement late in the game, right? Which is pretty interesting. We'll check on that, where that report is coming from. Let's see. Give me a second here. I need to move this here. All right. Good. All right. Trying to see if I can see it. Heavy, hello. What's going on? Welcome, everybody. Nels Kiss. Bro yapping. Listen, Nel Kiss AL3858. Yeah, man. That's what we do. All right. That's what we do, man. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. Nel Kiss, welcome. Let us know what team you support first. That's the price of admission to this here family. All right. The price of admission, you got to let us know what team you support. Smash that like. All right. And if you like the content, hit the subscribe. All right. So, guys, listen, the report goes like this. Apparently, Manchester United have greenlit a loan for top earning star Casemiro, with the Brazilian impending exit arising after an Arsenal deal was delayed by 6 months, according to reports. So it looks like this the Brazilian club, they were trying to get another deal in the midfielder. So what they did is they're like, okay, we may need to bring in someone else in the meantime who is available out there. Now, here's the deal. I did not know this. Brazil's transfer window is actually good through the end of February. So in Brazil, the window is still open. So Casemiro made an instant impact at Manchester United, of course, with his 70 million arrival from Real Madrid. However, the Brazilian veteran was already, obviously, age 30, so he doesn't really fit with the future plans, right? And we've seen that Ruben Amorim hasn't really used him like that, right? Again, Casemiro, if you all did not know, I'm sure you did, Casemiro is the top earning player at the club. He gets 350,000 a week. All right. Casemiro making some good money to hang out on the bench. Right. So I know Ineos, they've been trying to, make some moves to make sure that, they clear out, right, some of those big earners. They started with, of course, the work on Sancho to get him out. Rashi, they got him out. And then Anthony, he was out. Now it looks like Casemiro has been on their chopping block, right? So, yeah, Casemiro is getting 350K a week. Yeah, so and he has really not been able to get his groove back, right? Honestly, right now he has been relegated to mid-pack player, and even when featuring the fading superstar looks unable to cope with the physical demands and intensity of the Premier League football. Even that, all right? I know right now Ruben Amorim prefers Toby Collier, right? He prefers Toby Collier. So he prefers Toby Collier, but at the same token, you would think like, okay, having the likes of Casemiro, you can find some places to use him, right? Because what is happening is some of these games where we're struggling, right? When we're struggling, you may need that, that old head, someone who has been around to kind of calm things down, right? Imagine we're in those pressure cooker situations, cup competition, because guys, we are still in cups, all right? We have two, all right? One, we found out who's going to be our next opponent today, and we had the FA Cup draw. We know who's going to be that victim, who's going to come and try to knock us out in Fulham. So United will be taking on Fulham in the next round in FA Cup. Now, again, we're going to talk about the FA Cup situation because, first of all, I don't know how they do this because I think there's a conspiracy of some sort. Because how does Man City always get this small? I cannot say that. No disrespect. It's not a small team, but Plymouth Argyle, really, the giant killers. They're taking on Man City. Come on, what's up with that? But yeah, Man City gets. They're going to be getting a Plymouth Argyle, and then we have a slight team or a slight. Maybe it's going to be a little bit of a bigger challenge in Fulham, right? So, but back to Casemiro. So what I was saying is, with Casemiro being there, he's that guy that okay, we couldn't offload him in the summer. I mean, in the January window. Right now, he's there. So you would think maybe Ruben Amorim will find a way to make use of him, but honestly, he hasn't been able to. And what I was saying is, in those pressure cooker situations, if you need that steady head in that dressing room to calm everybody down, because Casemiro is really a very popular figure, like a father figure in that dressing room, right? From what we hear from reports, right? He's a father figure in that dressing room, and people. Most of the players they go to him for advice and all this stuff because the man his trophy cabinet is full of awards, right? He has won it all. So you think it could be that guy who could have been able to make use of, right? The Joker. The Joker say he plays like a father too. I know, man. Listen, that's what I'm saying. But couldn't we have used him somehow, some way? So again, the Brazil winter window remains open until February 28th, and for the latest from the journalist Jorge Nicola, Casemiro could be heading back to his home country by signing with Flamengo. All right. As such, United could part ways with Casemiro's long before the summer window rolls around, guys. Again, yeah, this honestly, I don't know how I feel about this. Right now, we are very, very, very light team. Denise Kaya, Galatasaray in the house. Smash that like, people. Hit that subscribe if you've done so already. Welcome, everybody. All right. So the English club, which is United. according to this report here, is that Nicola guy, who's the journalist, is saying that I can assure you that Flamengo has been investigating the player's situation in recent days. Right, so Flamengo, they've been looking at Casemiro for the recent days to see if they can come and scoop him, knowing that United may be open for this move. And again, Cass just wants to play, right? Yes, he cannot really play at the highest level kind of thing. Maybe going home may help him, all right? And again, according to the reports, they're saying that the English club, which is United, is willing to loan him out and help with part of his salary, right? And again, Felipe Luis, who is the coach, manager for Flamengo, said he would love to have Casemiro at Flamengo. Guys, Casemiro is a big guy, man. He's a big guy. Going back to Flamengo, he's gonna, most of the fans, when they come to the stadium to watch him, they will be boosted. All right. Tony, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yeah. So yeah, this I'm telling you, man. This story, I did not see it coming because I figured the window is closed. Whoever we have, we're stuck with them. But it looks like Cass could be heading out. Now, we know that in the summer, they were going to try to, get rid of Casemiro. I know they're going to, of course, Eriksen's contract is coming to an end, so he's going to be going. Lindelof is going to be going. Johnny Evans is going to be going. And Cass was another one who they were going to work on trying to get rid of. But it looks like this thing can happen like now. What's going on, NSR7? What up? Welcome. NSR7, I like that, the latest edit, man. That was pretty dope. Very nice. Again, apparently Casemiro is not the only high-profile midfielder Flamengo has been attempted to sign in the recent days. Apparently, according to Fabrizio Romano, they reached out Arsenal. They were trying to sign Jorginho, right? Jorginho is out of contract at this end of the season at Arsenal, so they are trying to bring him. But since that is a little bit delayed, I think that's why they pivoted to try to bring in Cass. Yeah, exactly. Because they couldn't get Jorginho, and Mikel Arteta is not willing to let Jorginho leave in this period. So they pivoted to go say, you know what? Let's see if we can get another experienced midfielder who may be willing to come back home. All right. So yeah. So again, this story, it's been hitting the waves today, which I found very interesting. And United could be open for this. But again, guys, if we leave Casemiro goes, that midfield will be kind of light because you will just have what? Kobe Mainoo, Collier, Ugarte, and who else? Yeah. So honestly, we do need numbers. Let's see, do you have any ideas? What can I edit? Could be anything. Suggestion. I'll think about it in NSR7. I'll think about it. There should be some neat stuff out there, man. I'll think about it. People. So yeah, that was another interesting story today, man. Now let's move into this Sancho thing, man. What's up with Jadon Sancho, man? All right, Jadon Sancho. Why does he have to be, speaking reckless? All right, guys, if you don't know, Jadon Sancho said, let's see, what did Jadon Sancho say? Oh, Sancho, man. Sancho, and I have a feeling that Sancho knows exactly what he's doing, man. Whenever he does these things, he said freedom. Basically, yesterday on Friday? No. It was on Saturday. Right? When Rashford played, right? So Rashford played well for Villa. He did his thing. He was all right. Nothing too crazy. Right? And, Rashi posted something on social saying, thanking the fans and stuff like that. And your boy Jadon Sancho goes, Yeah, he said, yeah, he posted something. Said, did he say finally freedom? I think he kind of said something like finally freedom. What did he say? All right. Oh yeah, he just said freedom. So people took that and they were going at him, man. They were like, "What are you talking about, freedom, dude? You were getting paid 300K at United, man. You know what is this freedom talk, right? It's not like you were in the jail. You were getting you were there playing, and you chose not. You didn't want to play for United anymore, right? So you decided to go to Dortmund on loan, right? If you just apologized to Ten Hag, maybe you could have still played if you wanted to play for United, but obviously he didn't want to. So he went to Dortmund. Okay, he gets to Dortmund, he kissed the badge and all that, trying to, insinuate like, yo, I am happy, I'm home in Dortmund. All right, we were all hoping that, okay, Dortmund's going to get him. Nah, end of the season, Dortmund was like, nah, you got to go back. Now he's at Chelsea. He making the statement like that. Freedom from what? Like as if Rashi was in jail. Come on. You gotta read the room. You cannot just be posting stuff like that. Kamixi, what's going on, man? My United are a jail cell for players. I know, right? It makes it feel like as if these players they cannot do anything, right? When you go there, it's where your dreams go to fail or your hopes go to die, kind of thing, right? Jadon Sancho was going through a tough time. Eric Ten Hag, a kindness of his heart, sent him somewhere to get himself sorted out mentally and all this stuff, right? He was given a break. In a tough season we're going through, we needed him, but his mental strength wasn't there. So Ten Hag sends him on a little vacay somewhere to get himself together, right? You come back and you're here talking about freedom. Come on, dude. Yeah, Tony's like kids. I know, I tell you. Crazy. Norwich, what's going on? Welcome. Why are you agreeing? Listen, man, because that's what people seem to have this idea about United, which is not true. Because whenever you make statements like that, then people they kind of look at it weirdly, like, what do you mean freedom? It's not like you're in chains and stuff like that, man. Come on, that's not right. That's not right. Did he take the post down? I don't. I'm trying to see if he took it down. Both plays, and putting a comment like that, United and United is still playing is still paying both of them salary, right? Yes, because they're on loan, some of that salary is still getting paid by United. And you're talking about freedom. Someone on social was like, man, listen, I wish they can just end that loan, for example, or we get him back to United and we have him train with the kids, something like that, or just have him do something really just by himself, because we're like, yo, that's crazy. True Indian, what's going on, brother? Welcome. I'm a chill guy, but if I get a chance to be such in public, I won't miss that chance. That is too funny, True Indian. That is too funny, man. Yeah, man, you cannot just be making comments like that. Sav Sports, let us know what team you support, Sav. Welcome. Smash that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe, people. Welcome. Norwich is saying it's only two big 6 clubs left in the FA Cup, Man City and Man United. Yeah, that is true. But there's a giant killer. There's a giant killer still there. All right. But what I really don't understand is how does Man City always get these quote unquote, easier route? All right. So someone needs to investigate that. But again, the giant killers, man. What if they knock out? Oh, Kamixi. Hey, buddy. I didn't know you were here. I was about to say, what if they knock out Man City? Now that will be crazy because Plymouth, Argyle, nobody expected them to knock out Liverpool, right? Nobody expected that. But these guys, They played hard. Uh, they defended with their lives. Oh, True Indian. He's our local Man City fan, man. He's our local Man City fan. So hey, be careful. Be careful, City. Plymouth. Don't take him lightly. And I think Liverpool took them lightly. Slot was like, Norwich, thank you so much for being here, Norwich. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, so I think Liverpool took him lightly. And listen, and that's what happens usually. When you take him lightly, boom, they get you. And listen, that game, it brought back the whole feeling, like FA Cup, that why this competition is so it can be magical sometimes, where smaller teams like that can go against these millionaire players, big wages, big money, and boom, you get knocked out. Because at the end of the day, man, it's 11 versus 11, and that's what matters, right? So yeah, man, I like that. Sav, it said I got to go. All right, Sav, you didn't tell. Sav, welcome. Good to have you. Did you tell us what team you support, Sav? But yeah, welcome back. Next time, come on, check us out. All right, Sav. Nice. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting. But again, talking about the draw, United, we take on Fulham. We take on Fulham. Is it going to be a easy game? Absolutely not. Because right now, honestly, guys, I don't care who we play. I'm not confident. Okay. Tony said I didn't get a chance to watch those Argyle. Dude, Tony, you gotta check it out, man. You gotta check it out. It was a really good. When you watch the highlights, you would enjoy it. It was like that. Liverpool, they were throwing everything at it to try to get back into that game. So it was one of those. It's gonna be like a very quick, game with full of attack and stuff like that. Yeah. So. Let's see, best club in England, Man United. There you go, True Indian. That's what's up. NXN Jackson. I'm going to spam again. All right, come on, NXN Jackson. Why you want to do that, man? Huh? Come on. We don't do that here. All right. Let's no spamming. All right. Best club in England is City. All right. We won the last year. Yeah. No, for sure. For sure, man. You guys, honestly, I can say, yeah, City, you've been doing your thing, right? You've been doing your thing, but be careful with Plymouth. They're dangerous, all right? Plymouth, they're dangerous. True Indian say Liverpool didn't create enough chances before added time. Plymouth deserved to win, considering how they restricted Liverpool entire game. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Plymouth definitely deserved. But Liverpool, they were trying, man. Like, of course, Nunez and everybody just missing, hitting the post and all this stuff. So it made that game pretty interesting. It made it pretty interesting. Yeah. Actually, I need to do, guys, with this Casemiro news, right? Would you want to keep Casemiro or let him go if he's able to get an exit to Flamengo this month? Should we let him go or we keep him? I think to letting him go right now, it's going to be, I think Ruben will be cutting it very too close. We need bodies. We need experienced players, right? And say what you want about Cass. Cass is still, an experienced guy who has been around the block quite a bit. So we may need that calm head as we're going to the finals or the end of these trophy seasons, right? Kiyoshi, what's going on? Welcome, Kiyoshi. Good to see you. All right. And you got jokes. Wagwan, Kiyoshi. Yeah, man. So let's see what else has got going on. So that whole Sancho thing, dude, he has to stay in his lane, leave us alone. All right. But it was interesting the way people jumped on it on the socials and everything. Everybody was just going crazy, man. People just going crazy, attacking the guy. So yeah, that was nuts. In other stories, man, I'm seeing that Diogo Dalot has been doing quite a bit of interviews, and he has been painting a really nice picture about our manager. And this could be the reason why Diogo Dalot keeps on playing every game, man. Because some of the things he was saying, like what he has been saying regarding the manager is so positive, and he really believes that Ruben Amorim is that guy who can get us. See you, Jackson. Right? He definitely believes that that Ruben Amorim is that guy. This is what he said on his one of the quotes. People might like my football or not. It basically was asked about, some people are talking about his football not playing very well and stuff like that. So Diogo said, people might like my football or not, but they cannot say that I don't give everything for the club, right? That I don't go to the pitch and I don't feel what this club is about. All right, which is very true. You got to give it to Diogo, man. Whenever he's out there, you can see this guy is actually fighting. He's not faking it. He runs. He gives it 100%. Now, he does not, he hasn't been good, so he deserves to hold the bench. But really, you cannot really question his dedication on the field. So that is he's saying that is his proudest moment so far. When he scores, for example, and he is able to give something back to the fans, he always feels that is most. He feels like I've done my job, so that's why he tries so hard to go as much as he can to try to please the fans by scoring. All right, so which is good. Let me find the quote that he said about Ruben. Let's see. 1 second here. Diogo Dalot. Let's see, Dalot. Let's see. True Indian is saying some of these guys keep saying we need to get better since the last 3 to 4 years, but they do the same shite. They can't be trusted until they at least go in a serious title race in 3 to 4 seasons. Yeah. I agree with you. So Dalot praised the Amorim ability to handle pressure and exposure, right? Noting that while Amorim was already accustomed to such conditions, right, from his time at Sporting, managing Manchester United would be, it's definitely a bigger challenge, but Dalot expressed confidence in Amorim's capability to manage this transition from Sporting to United, all right, highlighting his previous success in dealing with high expectations in Portugal, right? Kiyoshi is saying, if you have to justify your performance, then it's high time Dalot shows us what you can do, right? That's very true. That's very true. All right. And sometimes, and that's why when Dogu came in that last game, we were thinking like, okay, we're going to see Dogu on that left-hand side, right? We're not going to see Dalot. So now Ruben Amorim did justify that, playing Dogu on that left-hand, on the right, because he wanted to coach him through the game. That's why he played him on that right-hand side. And, Ruben Amorim did say Dogu can play both sides. And that is one of the criteria they look for whenever they go to get these players. They have to be versatile, right? Now, okay, first half, he played, honestly, in that last game, I think Dogu played very well. I don't know why he subbed him, right? Because the first half, you can coach him, right? And then second half, how about you move him to his favorite position, why we signed him for. So we wanted to see that. But anyway, we shall see. Maybe in the next games, we're gonna see him on operating on that left hand side because honestly, Dalot, yeah, Dalot is he doesn't cut it for us on that left hand side. Tony says, I think Casemiro going might not be a bad thing. We have some fresh legs that need experience on the pitch. True. And that's why also maybe Ruben Amorim is really not playing Casemiro like that because he doesn't see Casemiro as for the future. All right. So yeah, Tony said, let's use them. Meanwhile, Eriksen can still be around with the likes of Dogo, Heaven, and Ugarte. Yeah, until the end of the season where Eriksen will be going. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot about Eriksen. People smash those likes. The only guy that can make a channel about it and talk about it every day for an hour. Kamixi, come on, man. You know that it's a big team, man. You know, United is a big team. So there's always something to talk about. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what's up. Kiyoshi saying, just put your head down and work hard. Yeah, man. That's what we want. Head down, work hard. And that's what also the likes of Garnacho, you know, him and Rashid, they were both like, you know, kind of reprimanded, say, hey, listen, hold bench. But Garnacho came back. He kept his head down and worked hard. Rashi couldn't be bothered, right? So, you know, it's one of those. He couldn't be bothered, and which is pretty crazy because honestly, seeing Rashi, that cameo appearance for Villa, you know, I had never seen Rashi go for a header that high. This dude went up there, airtime kind of thing to win a header. The whole time I'd never seen Rashi go that high for a header. I didn't even know he can go for headers like that, you know. And also he showed effort too. Like dude was, you know, running, you know, doing nutmegs and all this stuff. Why did you do that at United? But anyway, it's neither here nor there. You know, it's one of those. I'm happy with Garnacho. You know, he kind of kept his head down, trained, and that's why, you know, Ruben keeps on playing him, right? Now, of course, some other pundits talking about Garnacho, they're like, listen, Roy Keane was saying that if he had a choice with Garnacho, he will never start him. He feels that Garnacho, off the bench, he's more impactful than to start Garnacho. Now, I mean, coming from Keane, I'm like, dude, man, yeah, you got a point. I feel the same way. Right, I always feel Garnacho coming in, you know, in the second half, you know, where the fullbacks for the opponent's team, they're already kind of tired, and you unleash him with his speed and everything. You know, I think he's more effective that way. Whenever he starts the game, he's usually not that effective. But just Keane saying that, you know, it kind of, I don't know, Garnacho I don't know how things like that can affect young players, right? Because Garnacho is a kid. Yeah, I saw that quote from Kino. I was like, dang. All right, Kino. I see what you're saying. Harrison Fernandez. What's going on? Sancho with the comment, freedom. He was less than average in the shirt. Yeah, that's the thing. And guys, it's so crazy, right? When Sancho went to Chelsea, you know, Chelsea fans were like, yo, man, this is the rebirth of Jadon Sancho. He's, you know, playing very well. Now, man, after the last game, dude, all these YouTube channels with Chelsea, they were just going at him, man. They're like, listen, I think United pulled one on us by setting him Sancho, right? Man, listen. Yeah, which is true. He has been bang average in most of the time. I mean, the only time that he really played, I think, very well is when he went to Dortmund on that loan, right? But now at Chelsea, you know, he hasn't been doing much, you know. And then here you're making a comment of freedom. Come on, man. Harrison said, we scammed Chelsea, bro. I know. Payback, Harrison. Payback for them giving us Mason Mount, right? You know? So, yeah. You literally have the best manager and still struggling. yeah. It's crazy. Let's see. True Indian say, well, that's ironic because some of the people say Manchester shady instead of oh, no, Man City. I agree with some people. Nice comeback. I like that, True Indian. Sancho has just one assist in 11 games for Chelsea, and even has been very average for most of the games recently. I know, Sancho, the way he does it, he does one of those he started, trying to size up his opponent, and then without doing anything, and then he plays the ball back. So, yeah, I mean, and honestly, when we signed him, I had really big hopes for him, because coming to United, you remember, guys, he wanted the number 7 shirt, and obviously he couldn't get it, so he wasn't the happiest camper, So he needs to, he cannot be making statements like that, the freedom and all this stuff, dude. Come on, man. You cannot be doing that. Trini said you literally have the best manager in sister. So that I know we warned Chelsea fans. We did. We did. And that's how it is. And people are saying the same thing. People smash those likes, hit that subscribe, guys. And also, do me a favor. Hit up that Discord link and join us on the Discord if you haven't done so already. All right. Kiyoshi says Sancho got number 7 shirt. 2 + 5 = 7. Yeah. All right. That's true. That's how they said it. Yeah, that is the number 7 shirt. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's good to have one up on Chelsea, man, because Chelsea, they've done this too much for us, Yeah. So and 50-something million for Mason Mount, someone that we're gonna have to most likely end up getting rid of. If I don't know how we're gonna do it in the summer, because that's another one we need to offload, right? And the problem is, dude, his contract is still very early stages. So right now to offload Mount, we're gonna take a huge hit, and I don't think we're in a position right now to be able to take a hit. Mount and Mata and Matic, yeah. I think Matic eventually he became not bad. Mata, I think Mata was a good one. I think Mata was a good sale. Juan Mata, yeah, I think Juan Mata was a good move to come to United. I think he gave us something. I think he gave us something. But Matic, not so much. I think out of those, I think Mata would have was a better signing. Them 3. Interesting. Southgate, what's going on? I know, man. Norwich is doing her thing. Dalot, again, he emphasized clarity on Amorim's messaging, stating that from the beginning, Amorim's approach was to make it clear that success requires hard work and some level of suffering, not just in football, but in life. All right. This message was about the necessity of hard work and resilience to succeed at Manchester United. So, Ruben Amorim, messaging has been clear from the beginning. You work hard, you're going to play. You don't work hard, you're going to suffer. And, he doesn't mess around. If you guys saw the Rio's interview with Lenny Yoro, Lenny Yoro said that, man. Punctuality, all those things. Ruben Amorim does not mess around. You cross him, dude, you're going to be not in a good place. All right. He's one of those guys, smiling assassins, right? He smiles, but he can very quickly, be like, yo, worst enemy. Mata was good for a few seasons. Yeah, I agree. Blood, in another interview, man doesn't train at all. I know. Yeah, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man. One thing is, people. In other news, some folks were talking about, like Ruben Amorim after that game, after we won against Leicester. He made these players train that same night right after the game, man. He was like, "That's it, people. Let's go. Let's go Old Trafford, man. We got to train here. All right, we got to get comfortable playing at home. Let's train here tonight, even though we won, right? I don't know how you guys feel about that, man. I think personally, I think it was a right thing to do, man. Sometimes there's no time to waste. All right, because we may have won that game against Leicester, but Leicester, honestly, I think they were a better team. All right, and this is a team that is destined for relegation. Right? They're destined for relegation. But in that game, if it wasn't for the heroics of Harry Maguire, which Ruud van Nistelrooy said, "Yeah, we did not lose in Fergie time. We lost in offside time." Yeah, we didn't have to depend on that to win that game. But I think had Leicester had better players, maybe Vardy, they could have beat us, man. They could have beat us. City gonna lose 9 tomorrow. Southgate, you think so? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Maybe 7. Maybe 7. No. Oh yeah, Champions League is back tomorrow, right? I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah. Ha! City Madrid. That is gonna be a good one. But of course, Madrid is full of injuries too, man. So I don't know what team is gonna be able to put out, right? I don't know what team Don Carlo is gonna be able to put out, but yeah, we'll check on that. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, man. At least Champions League is back, man. It's gonna be some good games. What other games are going on tomorrow? Champions League matches tomorrow. Oh, PSG Brest. Come on, PSG is gonna win that. Juventus PSV. Sporting Dortmund. Man City Real Madrid. Okay. All right. Interesting. Valverde at right back tomorrow, probably. Interesting. Yeah, because honestly, that Madrid team is depleted big time. Big time. But of course, up top, we're good. With Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo, yeah, Jude. I think they should be able to cause some pain towards that Man City back line. We shall see. Before jumping into that, let's see what else is going on. All right, let's see here. This was very interesting too, right? According to Fabrizio Romano, he's saying that Manchester United's intention this summer is to sign at least one player who can play behind the striker and one center forward who can score goals regularly. No way. Really? According to Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United's intention this summer is to sign at least one player who can play behind the striker and one center forward who can score goals regularly. Come on, man. Really? Really, Fabrizio? This is what you're telling us? It's obvious. We need those players. But the problem is, where is the money going to come from? Right? Because apparently in the January window, we tried to get Cunha, but we just couldn't find the money. Right? So I don't know how we're going to pull that off. What's up, TS? Welcome. Good morning. Good evening. Kamixi say Jamie Carragher, Mika Richard, and Kate Abdo gonna have fun watching Brest play. Yeah. I agree with you, Kamixi. Yeah, I like that show, man. They usually have a good time. Those and with Thierry Henry. Let's see. Yeah, Rubion just Yeah. Kiyoshi saying we are getting suggestions from everywhere. I know. Guys, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. You see that note from Tony right there? Yeah, you smash that like. Hit that subscribe if you've been done so already, guys. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, so Fabrizio, apparently, obviously, he must have been briefed about to put the report out. Again, where's the money going to come from? Hoping maybe it could be if Rashi kills it at Villa, we get 40 million maybe. I know we have 25 million coming in from Sancho. That is not really much to get you, center forward and maybe number 10. I don't know how we're going to pull that off, honestly. Are we going to come back to the same situation then of wanting maybe to sell in order to buy, right? We may have to do the same thing. People will be talking about, they may want to try to come for Garnacho again, right? Which will be, I really don't want to go through it again, but I can see it happening again. Garnacho, Kobe Mainu, because they do have value, right? And if we're trying to rebuild the team, because honestly, in order for Ruben Amorim to be successful, to get us anywhere, he needs his players, because these players that he has now, they gotta go, right? A lot of them gotta go. So basically, he needs a whole new team. In short, right? He needs a whole new team. But the problem is there's no money. So I don't know how they're gonna pull that off. I don't know how they're gonna pull it off. But it's gonna be interesting. Again, come summer, we're gonna be here talking about the same thing. Is we've been linked to this player, we've been linked to that player. The other day I saw reports that Harry Kane has close to 60 million buyout clause on his contract with Bayern, and there's an option that United may go for Harry Kane. But I mean, honestly, if I was to choose between Harry Kane and Gyökeres, I'll go with Gyökeres, man. I don't know. I think I'm way past the Kane thing. I don't know about you guys. If you were to choose between Kane and Gyökeres, who would you choose? I don't know, man. For me, I'll go with Gyökeres. Kane, we've been talking about Kane for way too long. And last summer he couldn't come, obviously because money situation and all that. So I'm past Kane. And he's old. All right, Kane is up there in the age, man. Gyökeres is that guy, all right? Gyökeres is that guy. Yeah, Kamixi, Gyökeres, young, 50 goals, exactly. All right, Kane, I think he can stay at Bayern, because what they're saying is, Kane wants the trophy. So this season he's going to get that trophy at Bayern, so he may be open to come back home. Right, and of course, at one point in that summer, there was some links that he may be coming to United, could be an option, and all this stuff. So a deal could be made. So for example, if Kane comes to United, Gyökeres may be going to Bayern. But again, the tricky part is that in the summer, guys, it's going to be a battle signing Gyökeres, because Arsenal need a striker, Chelsea need a striker, right? And both of those teams, if you think about it, they are at a better place in their development compared to us. United, we're still trying to find our feet, right? Arsenal, they're right up there. Even if, for example, they don't win, they're not going to win the Premier League, but at least they're challenging every season now. They're challenging for Champions League and stuff like that. So that is already an upper hand. Chelsea, they're building something over there, right? And they have the money. So again, So it's one of those. And also we can trade Garnacho for Duran. There you go, man. There you go. Then Garnacho gets to play alongside CR7. That will be interesting. And Duran gets out of CR7's shadow and becomes his own superstar. Now that will be a route, go all the way to Saudi and then back to the Premier League. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. He did score though, right? I think Durant scored on his. Did he score on his debut? I think I did see that. I think he did score on his debut, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Durant right now, the amount of money that he's getting over there, he's not gonna leave, man. He's living his dream, man. He's going over there. Listen, he was saying the quote. Yeah, Jay Durant was apparently named player of the match. Nice. Yeah, he scored 2 goals apparently. Interesting. Yeah, he scored twice. And Jay Durant was like, "Listen, I can't believe it. He feels like he's playing with Cristiano. He feels like he's playing FIFA. You know, imagine that. Dude is living his dream out there. You know." Yeah. He said celebrating with Ronaldo feels like career mode on FIFA. Come on, why leave that to come to the mess that we're in at United? Come on, ain't gonna happen. Sav, welcome back, Sav. All right, Jay Durant is comfortable over there, man, getting good money. It's something that we cannot give him at United. So of course he did. Yeah. So interesting stuff. So yeah, talking about the whole Kane thing. Now, they are apparently, because we're going to have so much competition in the summer for the striker situation, because I mean, yeah, we agree that we needed this top killer in the box, goal machine, whatever. A lot of teams are also going to be in the same boat trying to look for those strikers. I mean, the main ones, of course, you have Gyökeres, you have Osimhen, maybe Seshko, right? So everybody's going to be competing for those same players, right? So now that being the case, United need to have a plan B, right? They need to have a plan B as far as the striking situation goes, right? So today I saw this, we were linked with this striker from, what is that? A striker from Brazil, I think, or Argentina. Trying to find that. What's the name of? Okay, I'm gonna find it. But yeah, so it means now, as we're going in the summer, we need to have like a plan A. Of course, could be Gyökeres, all right, and then you need to have like plan B, C, because knowing the way we go for deals, we may not get him. Like the same thing like what we did with Branthwaite, right? Branthwaite, we wanted him last summer, but because Everton were playing hardball, we had to go for a different route, right? Which, you know what? I think I'm so glad we didn't splash the cash to get Branthwaite in. We went for other alternatives, Delete and Euro kind of thing, right? Which is a good move. So it's going to be the same thing for the striker situation. We need to have, United, they are looking at other striker choices, right? Let's see. I can't find his name. Oh yeah, so this striker, yeah, the guy they're looking at Matteo Retegui. Is a Serie A striker. Actually, I don't know what I was talking about. Argentina. So Manchester United are setting their sights on Serie A sensation Matteo Retegui, following his remarkable goal-scoring run at Atalanta, as reported by this Fishes, right? That's the name of the reporter. The 25-year-old Italian forward has exploded this season, all right, netting an impressive 23 goals in just 33 appearances. Again, we're going to Atalanta. Yeah, we did get a striker from there, right? In Rasmus. So, again, so this could be, this kid, again, we're going to have a lot of competition for him, all right? 25-year-old, he banged 23 goals in 33 appearances. That is good, all right? His standout performance came with a 4-goal masterclass in Atalanta, where they beat Verona 5-0. All right. A display that has undoubtedly intensified interest from Old Trafford. Right. So, hey, there you go. Matteo Retegui. Put that in your books, people. Add him to our list of potentials. JP, what's going on? JP line. IMTS, do you play FC 25? I do, dude. The thing is, my son has my PlayStation 5. But yeah, yes, I do. Why don't you upload videos about it? Yeah, I'll do that. IMTS. I'm definitely going to try to do that. But again, with so many things going on, work and stuff like that, I'm working on that. JP, are you talking all the time? Okay. JP, not lying, my opinion, buddy. Okay. I missed it. I missed your opinion. All right. Let's see what else is going on with United. So yeah, man. So we have a third choice of a striker that we need to look at and see if we can get him in. I would play Eriksen over Mainu. Ooh. JP. As a 10, right? JP, you're talking about as a 10? Oh, yeah, I know, Tony. We could also sneak Dorgli's Nene. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, there's choices out there. Oh, JP saying as a 10. Oh, anywhere. I mean, playing Eriksen as a 10 because he doesn't really have legs. Yeah, Eriksen is technical. For his national team, he does play as a 10, right? I think. But again, he's not a future, right? Because according to Fabrizio Romano today, he's saying that Casemiro, Christian Eriksen, Victor Lindelof, Johnny Evans are all expected to leave Manchester United this summer. More players can also leave based on proposals they receive. Come on. We knew this, all right? So again, we see Ruben Amorim, he doesn't like to, right now, he's using this as not a preseason or as testing. He needs to find these core players that can kind of work in his system, because he's going to try to move forward with those and see if he can kind of get rid of all these other guys who don't work. Eriksen, he's not for the future. So if you use him now and it works, what are you going to do? You're not going to give him another contract. He's gone, right? Same thing, Casemiro. Ideally, yeah, man, Casemiro is a baller. We could use him in certain aspects, but Ruben Amorim has not really used him. He would rather go with Toby Collier, right? Because Toby Collier has a future in our team, right? He's quick, long legs, good on the ball. So that's how I think Ruben Amorim is seeing it, right? Mainu has struggled, right? Mainu has struggled, especially in a low block situation. He struggled a little bit, but again, we got to remember he's still a kid. He's still developing, right? He's not a finished product, right? So Mainu, Garnacho, they're all going to make mistakes. They're not going to have consistency day in, day out kind of thing. So we should expect those, right? But there's a player in there. In Kobe Mainu, there's a baller, 100%. All right, same thing, Garnacho. There's a baller in there. So it's better. It's just a matter of the coaching thing, to work with them, right, and see if we can get them to the level that we need, right? So, and I'm thinking that's what Ruben Amorim is going to try to do, And of course, now come summer, if someone drops crazy money, then Ineos, they're going to definitely consider maybe Garnacho. Mainu is going to be tough to offload him, man. Some people may start rioting, if Mainu leaves. But again, money talks, right? We know what Ineos are rolling with. They're like, if right money comes, everybody's for sale, right? So it's crazy. But so yeah, JP, I don't think he's overrated. He's just struggling right now. He played a lot of games under Ten Hag. Honestly, when he came to the first team, he should not have played that many games, right? He was supposed to be a kid. You put him in and out of games, right? That way he doesn't get overwhelmed, that he doesn't get overplayed. He was overplayed because after finishing that season, he should have gone on a break and then go to preseason. But him jumping straight to the England national team, international tournament, he went over there. He also killed it. So again, he really hasn't rested. So his body, you can see him, even the way he's running, is like he doesn't look like his usual self. Guys, again, go ahead and hit that link. Get in the Discord, man. Get on the Discord. We're trying to build that up. So make sure you get on the Discord, smash a like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. But yeah, I agree with you, JP. Eriksen can play as a 10, but it's not a future IMTS. JP, Eriksen literally died and came back to life. I am not a Man United fan, but I don't know. Mano is way better. I know, man. I know. For a while, usually I used to get that anxiety, man. Whenever he steps on the field, I used to get that anxiety, man. Listen, because I watched that. Obviously, a lot of us were watching that Denmark game when he went down, right? That was scary, man. That was scary. But yeah, man, dude is good though. He's a fighter. He came back. He's playing. He's doing his thing. In other news, Chelsea and Manchester United are going head to head for the signature of Ousmane Diomande. All right. Enzo Maresca's side are favorites for the 21-year-old who has an 80 million release clause at Sporting. Yeah. We don't have 80 million. So we're going to lose that race. All right. We're going to lose it. Because I don't, Austin, Texas, what's going on? Right? So, and again, going with Chelsea money's not an issue for them, right? Fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah, man. Big up to the Eagles. Since leaving Manchester United, Anthony Martial has registered 11 goal contribution in 19 games. All right. The forward is averaging an involvement every 110 minutes. Tony Martial is loving life. All right. He is, and he hasn't been injured. Surprise, surprise. Let's see what else is going on. In other news, you know what? It's so funny, right? Ineos. They said when they got rid of Dan Ashworth, they are now gonna that position. They're gonna kind of delve out the responsibilities and stuff. They may not bring in another sporting director. From the reports we see today, Manchester United are interested in Athletic Bilbao sporting director Mikel Gonzalez. Right? So what's up with that? All right. Again, to bring this guy in, you're gonna have to find some money somewhere to bring him in, right? We we shelled out some money to bring Dan Ashworth. He was supposedly best in class, and then we sacked him. Now we're gonna go for another sporting director. We need one, but come on, man. Let's build the team, man. Let's whatever money we have, let's put it into building this team. And according to other reports, Manchester United are following Matheus Cunha's development very closely. He has a release clause worth over 60 million this summer, which will take effect from June. All right. So Matheus Cunha has been or is still in United's radar. Again, where do we get the 60 million from? Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine. They're going to have to do some interesting accounting work to find that cash. Now, another alternative, apparently, I was reading somewhere that in the summer, for example, if, yes, we're kind of guided by this PSR situation, another way to overcome that will be Ineos, the owners, Ineos or the Glazers, to pump in cash into the team. If they pump in some cash from their pocket, whatever, into the team, then we're in business, right? That will make our lives easier. But if that is, come on, the Glazers have never put a penny in that team, so they're not going to start now. Ineos have already put in some money earlier, so I don't think they're going to put in any more cash into the team, right? So whatever is going to happen in the summer, guys, it's going to be a sell to buy kind of deal, right? So we shall see. We shall see. So for tomorrow, Champions League, it's going to be a good one. Score prediction for tomorrow, I think. Did someone say it's going to be a 9-0 Man City loss? I don't think so, man. I think Man City, they're going to get through. Nah, I don't think so. No, I think Madrid, they're going to win. Because Madrid always find a way to win. I think it's going to be like a 3-2 situation. It's going to be a 3-2 situation. Man City get knocked out. Is it home and away? Oh, no. I think it's just one tie, right? I think it's just one tie. Yeah. So that is my prediction for that game. It's going to be definitely an interesting one. We should check it out. All right. Let's see. Let's see what else we have going on. And we already talked about, of course, our next opponent in the FA Cup is Fulham. All right. Because, guys, right now, Tony's saying Real 3, City 1. Yep. I can see that. I can see that happening as well. I can see that happening because I don't think City can handle that attack force of Real Madrid, man. Austin is saying it's going to be a 2-2. Interesting. 3-2. Yeah. I mean, City, they Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo, Jude. Come on. It's going to be light work. It's going to be close, of course. It's going to be close because I see with City, you got, of course, Marmoush, you got Haaland, right? Foden, most likely is going to start. Yeah, I mean, and of course, Real Madrid, they have a lot of injuries too in that back line. So it's going to be interesting. I think Rudiger is out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. They have. Yeah, Rudiger is injured. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Yeah, Rudiger's thigh injury, Alaba, abductor, Lucas Vasquez, muscle injury, Militao, crucial ligament, Dani Carvajal, crucial ligament. So, yeah, not looking good. People think Ronaldo is moving to Man City. No way. That is never going to happen. That is never going to happen, man. That was close to from happening last time when he came back to us. You know, when those news hit the waves that Ronaldo is about to sign for City, you know, Sir Alex had to intervene and said, kid, listen, man, you cannot do that. That is not allowed. It's not acceptable. So, yeah, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Never. And Ronaldo, if he leaves right now, Al Nassr, maybe he's gonna go and finish his career at his old club, Sporting, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, Lucas Vasquez, is injured from what I see here from this report. Lucas Vasquez, muscle injury. He expected to come back late February. And let's see. And also, who else? I think. Yeah, I think, those are the main ones. So it's going to be interesting to see how they line up tomorrow. Neymar to Santos, Messi at Miami, Ronaldo at Al Nassr. Yeah, that's how life works. right? Guys, listen, it's been an hour and change. You guys have been legends. Thank you so much for hanging with your boy. Thank you for smashing those likes, hitting the subscribe. Listen, until tomorrow, take care of yourself, people. Stay blessed. Thank you so much. Peace out. See you guys. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching. All right. See you guys.